You should not be hearing this. But since you are here, I will not hold it back. This is the very knowledge the wealthy guard in silence. They smile in your face. They shrug when you ask. They say, I was lucky. But luck is their curtain. Behind it is law. Behind it is method. Behind it is discipline. The desks of the wealthy are not empty. They are stacked with decrees, ledgers, and vows. Papers filled with what they promised themselves. Pages filled with numbers, projections, intentions. And they will never confess this to you. Because if every man knew, competition would multiply. If every woman knew, the gates would burst. But let me speak it plain. The wealthy live by a hidden vow. They decide what they want. They write it down. They repeat it daily. They align their days with it. Not once, not sometimes, but daily. Ritual, habit, law. They know a truth you were never taught, that your mind is not only to remember, your mind is to command reality, command resources, command events to serve you. And so they use it. Quietly, fiercely, without break. They plant the thought, they water the thought, they give it sunlight through action, and in time the thought becomes form. You think this is mystery. They know it is mechanics. Because thoughts, repeated, are seeds planted, seeds in soil you cannot see, and every day the seed grows stronger, until one day what was unseen stands in front of you. The wealthy call this vision, but vision is only thought with discipline. Vision is imagination plus order. Vision is desire with teeth, and you will not learn this in school. School trains memory. School trains obedience, but not mastery. Mastery begins when you set your own decree and hold to it, like a general holds to a war plan. Now listen carefully, for this is where the wealthy part weighs with the many. The many say, I will try. The wealthy say, I will. The many say, I hope. The wealthy say, I decide. The many let moods decide. The wealthy let vows decide. Understand this. A vow is not casual. A vow is not a wish. A vow is iron spoken into time. A vow is a promise written in spirit. And when the wealthy write their vow, they do not break it. Even when tired, even when mocked, even when uncertain, the vow stands. And the vow pulls events toward it. It pulls people. It pulls money. It pulls timing. Because the world bends to the one who bends not. And this bending is what you call fortune. But it is not fortune. It is law. Do you hear me? It is law. Let me make it simple. The wealthy know 4 things. First, that thought is seed. Second, that vow is soil. Third, that repetition is water. Fourth, that action is sunlight. With these 4, they grow anything. Without these 4, you drift. The drifting man is slave to the man of vow. The drifting woman is servant to the woman of vow. And so the rich keep quiet. They do not tell you this. Because if you vow as they vow, you will rise as they rise. And the banquet is already crowded. But here you are, hearing what you should not hear. So what will you do? Will you nod, agree, and forget? Or will you do as they do? Will you write your vow tonight? Will you speak it each morning? Will you align your steps with it daily? Do not say yes quickly, for this vow is heavy. It will demand from you. It will test you. It will burn away the weak parts of you. It will strip you of laziness. It will strip you of excuse. It will strip you of waiting, and many cannot stand this stripping. That is why they prefer luck. Luck is easy to explain. Luck is easy to fail under. But vow gives no escape. You either keep it or you do not. And your life shows the truth. The wealthy keep their vow until the vow keeps them. Understand this well. Your mind is a ledger. Every thought entered is a number written. The poor write debts. The wealthy write credits. Both balance in time. So ask yourself, what are you writing today? Are you writing debt in thought or credit in thought? Are you writing defeat or conquest? Every silent word you tell yourself is written, and the balance comes due. This is the hidden arithmetic of wealth, not numbers on paper first, but numbers in thought first. Paper only reflects mind, bank only reflects vow, action only reflects decree, and when you master this, you will see the pattern. The same names at the top, the same faces owning land, the same voices in the halls of power. And you ask, how do they stay there? It is not accident. It is vow. It is repetition. It is law applied daily. They protect this knowledge by laughing. They say, I was lucky. They say, I was in the right place. They say, I just worked hard. All half-truths. The real truth is vow. The real truth is inner law. The real truth is discipline of thought. Now let me warn you, if you take this path, your life will change. Friends may fall away, family may mock, the world may resist, but all this is proof. Proof that your vow is alive. Proof that your vow is felt. Resistance only rises where power moves, and if you persist, that resistance bends, and then it serves you, as it served every wealthy man, as it served every wealthy woman. Do you wish to remain in drifting, or will you vow today? Will you write your decree? Will you speak it until it becomes flesh? This is the very knowledge the wealthy guard, and now it sits before you. Do not play with it. Do not treat it as light, for this is heavy. It can raise you. It can crush you if ignored. Choose with care. Choose with fire. And once chosen, never look back. Never. For once you vow, the world begins to move. Events rearrange, people appear, opportunities open. You will call it coincidence, but it is law. The law that the wealthy bow to, the law they practice daily, and the law you now know. The question is not if it works. It works always. The question is if you will work it, for most will not. Most will hear and return to drifting. They will smile, nod, and forget. And in forgetting they will serve. But the few who vow, the few who write, the few who hold, they rise, and their rise is not chance, it is decree fulfilled. So I say again, you should not be hearing this, but you are. So what will you do? Decide now, for your vow is waiting, and once spoken, it begins. It begins today. It begins with you, and it will not stop until fulfilled. You believe you chose this moment, but the truth is, this moment chose you. For not every ear can hear this, not every mind can carry it. Most would turn away, most would laugh, most would drown it with distraction. But here you are, and that means something. It means you are ready to be tested, because wealth is not only money, wealth is control. Control of self, control of time, control of thought, and control is born of vow. The poor man sells his time, the wealthy man directs his time. The poor man lets thought wander. The wealthy man chains thought to his decree. And time and thought, when chained, drag fortune behind them. This is not magic, this is order. And order is the skeleton of power. When you see chaos, you see weakness. When you see order, you see strength. The wealthy understand this. So they order their mornings, they order their finances, they order their words, and the world obeys. For the world does not answer to chaos. The world answers to order. Listen closely. Each morning the wealthy repeat their decree. They do not ask if they feel like it. They do not wait for motivation. They speak it because vow is law. And law does not ask permission. Law only enforces. That is why they seem untouchable. You think they are lucky. You think they are gifted. But luck and gift are masks. Behind the mask is vow. Behind the vow is discipline. And behind discipline is law. I tell you this because the world will not. The world will feed you with excuses. The world will sell you entertainment. The world will trap you in distraction, because distracted men do not compete. Distracted men consume, and the wealthy sell to them. The wealthy laugh in private, because they know. They know that while the many watch screens, they write decrees. While the many scroll, they calculate. While the many hope, they vow. And this is the gap. The hidden wall, the reason one rises and another serves. So I ask again, what will you do? Will you vow or will you drift? Because drifting is easy, but drifting is death. Silent death. Slow death. The man who drifts wakes old and asks where the years went. The woman who drifts wakes tired and asks why nothing changed, and it is too late. The vow was never made. But you can vow now. You can vow today. One sheet of paper, one sentence written, one promise declared. Repeat it, guard it, water it, and let no day break it. This is the path. This is the secret. This is the law the wealthy guard. And you have now heard it. Do not waste it. Do not bury it. Rise with it, for it will carry you if you carry it. Do not think this vow is only for money. Money is one fruit, but vow grows many fruits. Health, strength, influence, peace, even love bends to vow. Because vow is the highest order of intent. It cuts through doubt. It cuts through delay. It cuts through weakness, and the world respects it. The world yields to it. Have you not seen it? A man of vow enters a room and all eyes turn. A woman of vow speaks, and all ears lean closer. They carry a force unseen, a weight in their words, and you think it is charisma. But charisma is only the echo of vow. The echo of someone who decided long ago and never turned back. Now listen, your vow will cost you. It will demand your mornings. It will demand your comfort. It will demand your excuses. But in return, it will give you dominion, the power to shape, the power to direct, the power to command. Not command of others first, but command of yourself. And that is the key. The man who cannot command himself cannot command wealth. The woman who cannot command herself cannot command influence. For the world mirrors the inner ruler. Weak inside, weak outside. Strong inside, strong outside. The wealthy know this, so they guard their inner world. They watch their thoughts as a banker watches accounts. They do not let wasteful thoughts grow. They cut them out. They replace them with thoughts aligned to their vow. And this is why they seem certain. This is why they do not stumble like others, because their inner accounts are clean. Their inner balance is surplus, not deficit. Now hear me. If you vow today, the test begins. You will meet delay. You will meet rejection. You will meet ridicule. This is law. The vow must be tested, because the vow is iron, and iron must be struck with fire to prove itself. Most quit here. Most run back to drifting. But the wealthy endure. They endure because they know that fire is proof, that resistance is confirmation, that delay is shaping them into vessels fit for wealth. Do not fear the test. Embrace it. For the test separates the dreamer from the doer. It separates the wisher from the vower. And once you pass, once you endure, the world opens. Doors that were locked swing wide. People who ignored you now listen. Opportunities you never saw appear, and you will call it miracle. But it is not miracle. It is law. It is the law you were never taught. The wealthy laugh because you do not know this. They say, he thinks I was lucky. They smile, she thinks I stumbled into it. But behind closed doors, they guard their decree. They read it again. They write it again. They vow again, daily, relentlessly, without break. And so the gap widens. between those who drift and those who vow, between those who hope and those who decide. And you must now choose your side. Will you join the drifting, or will you vow? Will you write your decree, or will you wait for luck? The choice is yours. But remember this, every day you wait, you drift. Every day you delay, you serve another's vow. For if you do not write your decree, you are living in someone else's decree. Do you see? The wealthy decree. The masses live inside their decree. That is the game. That is the truth. And now you know it. So I say it once more. You should not be hearing this, but you are. Do not waste it. Do not bury it. Write, vow, repeat, act, and never turn back. For once you vow, your life bends toward it, and the world obeys. Most will hear these words and return to comfort. They will nod, they will say, powerful, and they will forget. They will scroll again, they will drift again, and their life will remain the same. But not you, because you have listened this far, and no one listens this far by accident. This means the seed has found you, and now you must decide if you will plant it. Do not delay. Write your vow. 1 page, 1 line, 1 clear decree. Not long, not complicated, precise, sharp, like a blade. Say it each morning, say it each night, until it burns into you, until you no longer repeat it, because it repeats you. Understand this. Wealth is not paper. Paper is shadow. Wealth is power, and power obeys those who command it. Your vow is your command. Your vow is your key. This is why the wealthy keep silent. They cannot allow the many to learn this, because if all vowed, then all would rise, and power would spread too wide. So they distract you, with lotteries, with stories of luck, with tales of genius, but these are smoke. The fire is vow, and vow burns quietly, but it burns always. Now I tell you a warning. If you vow lightly, it will not work. If you vow without weight, it will fade. This is not a game. This is not entertainment. This is law, and law requires obedience. So do not vow unless you are ready. Ready to change your habits. Ready to kill your excuses. Ready to rise earlier. Ready to face ridicule. Ready to stand when all others sit. If you are not ready, do not vow. But if you are ready, then vow now, tonight, before sleep. Write it, read it, say it, and tomorrow act upon it, even small action, even 1 step. Act, because vow without action is dream, and dream without action is dust. The wealthy know this. They act while others talk. They move while others wait. They push while others hesitate, and their vow gains flesh each day, until one day it stands full before them. And the world calls it success. The world calls it destiny. But destiny is only vow fulfilled. You may doubt this. That is natural. But test it. Write a vow, hold it 30 days. Repeat it daily, act upon it daily, and watch what happens. Doors will open. People will appear. Ideas will strike. Not accident, law. You will feel power moving toward you, and then you will know, not by belief, but by proof. The wealthy know by proof. This is why they cannot be shaken. This is why they remain calm in storms. They know law works, because they have lived it. And now you can live it too. So choose. Will you vow, or will you drift? Will you command, or will you serve? Will you rise, or will you remain? The choice is yours. But remember this. Every day you delay is debt. Every day you vow is credit. And the balance is coming due for all of us. So here we stand, at the edge of decision. You have heard what was hidden. You have touched the law they guard in silence. You now know the vow. And the question remains, what will you do? Will you drift back into the sea of the many? Or will you rise with the few? Will you wait for chance? Or will you decree your destiny? Remember this. The wealthy will never tell you. They cannot. They laugh in public. They shrug. I was lucky. But you know better now. You have seen behind the curtain. You have seen the ledger of vows, the daily decrees, the discipline unseen, and the truth is simple. What they have done, you can do. What they have vowed, you can vow. What they have built, you can build. But you must decide, not tomorrow, not someday. Now, take a page, take a pen, write your vow, guard it, repeat it, act upon it, daily, relentlessly, until the vow keeps you. This is the secret. This is the law. This is the path. Do not waste it. Do not bury it, for you should not even be hearing this. But you are, and that means the world has chosen you. To rise, to lead, to build, to command. So vow now, and never look back, for once you vow, your destiny begins, and nothing, no man, no doubt, no delay can stop it.